Hello, my name is Nerys and I'm from a seaside town called Cardigan in West Wales. I fell in love with TV, film and theatre from a young age and progressed to study at a local college, studying drama and theatre studies, where I also did a course in Youth Foundation Programme course studying stage combat. I moved to London at 18 years old to gain a degree at Middlesex University, also doing drama and theatre studies, where I got the chance to play the Gypsy from Camino Real. I played Moth from A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I also performed a solo Shakespeare performance adapted from a script by myself for Othello. In my spare time I enjoy swimming, as I used to from a competitive level, and I also enjoy horseback riding and bike riding as I'm from the countryside, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Have you ever had a dream and suddenly you realise that what's happening doesn't make any sense, and you realise that you're dreaming, and you realise that if you know that you're dreaming, then you can control what's going to happen next? And I have an episode that's exactly like that, only backwards. The first time I tried to kill myself, I was 10. When I woke up the next morning, I was relieved. I was happy it hadn't succeeded. I didn't tell anyone, and for a while I was happy to be alive. But then I tried again a year later. I've lost count of how many times I've tried and failed. I've tried to poison myself, overdose on sleeping pills, hang myself, drown myself, suffocate myself and throw myself into traffic. Now, when I wake up after taking every sleeping pill within arm's reach and washing it down with a bottle of wine, I'm never, ever relieved. I feel trapped. I feel desperate. I feel even more of a failure, and I've even wondered if the reason I can't kill myself is because I'm already dead and living in hell. This is a living hell. They say suicide is taking the easy way out. Let me tell you, it's not that easy. Your physical drive to live undermines your mind's desire to die. Your instincts to breathe are so hard to overcome, you can't bear another second of misery, but your heart just refuses to stop beating. It's got some nerve. I hate telling people I love that I want to die. So I spend a lot of my time and energy pretending to be normal. When I ended up in hospital, it was almost a relief because I didn't have to act for anyone anymore. I just cried all day and nobody took it personally. Nobody wanted to blame themselves. I just cried and it didn't hurt anyone's feelings. The honesty was refreshing. But then I started to look at all the other patients around me. I was surrounded by people who had been miserable their entire lives. There was an 80-year-old woman there who had been in and out of psych wards since she was my age. She'd just stare into space all day, crying. And every day she would look at me and ask, why don't they just let me die? And I didn't have an answer. And I realized then that was my future. I understood with perfect clarity that I was never going to get any better. No therapy can help me. No medication can fix me. I can make everyone think that I'm normal, that I'm coping, that I'm okay. But I've never been okay. I'll never be okay. I will always be one bad day away from killing myself. Until I'm dead, I will spend my life trying to delay what I know is the inevitable. Any day could be my last.